There we go. Hey Frost and welcome to the stream. Hope the sound is sounding okay today. And if not, then just tell me. Goodie. So, yeah. I think I will just jump into it and explain a little of what have going on since last stream. And sorry if I don't sound too much yay today. I just went into a bad mood for about an hour or so, so I'm trying to get back to being myself again. But I hope the stream can help me with that. So, but I took and grinded as I talked about last time. Just to quickly look here. I got my characters up to level 45 more or less. Except for Morag, which I didn't even use, but she's level 47 now. And I actually got some of her skills unlocked. It took some time to do. But most of the last ones is on the trust now, so that should be easier to do. And yeah, I took a lot of side quests, as I talked about it, and I found a lot of new side quests. With some of them I tried to work on, like this one, but I need skills to complete them. That. And there were some others I was looking into. So yeah. And I also got, I will not bond with blades right now, I'll just show. I got these two Witness Wear blades from some of the quests I took. This one I actually don't know when I got, I just talked to someone and he gave it to me, so. And this one was a quest line too. So, which I actually would have liked to show on stream, but I actually walked into this quest line without even realizing it was a quest line. So, I have no clue. I maybe we'll see some more of it later down the road. Because this quest line was, to explain it, there were two blades that was called Core Crystal Hunters or something like that. And I had to fight them, then I had to, they ran away and I had to find out what was going on and stuff like that. And it ended out with Praxis, the other one was Fury or something like that. Um, this one that I had the core crystal for was about to attack me in a fight, and apparently her master died and she turned into a core crystal, which I now have. I can't use it either yet, it's not ready for use. So that was just to tell a little about what was going on. But else I've only done a lot of side questing to level up, but I only leveled up, like I said, 5 levels or so. And I also found out there is like 10 chapters, 10 or 11 chapters, so we only halfway through the game more or less now. When completing this chapter here. It's a chapter 5 that I'm on, so... Oh, right, another thing, I can send 2 teams of blades out now for doing word quests. So, but it will take a little time before we're done with the game. That is for sure.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Mor Ardain and Uriah. Temperantia, think of it as a buffer between the 2 nations. We've received word of fighting in the area. Mor Ardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Urian garrison.
Impossible.
Well, the 2 countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable. Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence, we...
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
Well, he's not part of my team yet, so... Not for now. I am thinking though of giving Morag some blades, mostly so I have some more to when I have to use skills later down the road. Where do I have to go? This seems wrong. This way. But I will look into that in a moment's notice later.
Who's responsible for this? Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardain's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morag!
Who are these people busting in here?
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
There are rumors now. Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to repair a water tower? It's a lot.
So less famous, more infamous.
Morag? Is Mor Ardain really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into all-out war...
The timing is all wrong. We can't win this fight. Not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me!
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardanian-Urian war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Torna. It's very possible.
But how?
Maybe just coincidence after all? Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morak, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Bridget?
Right.
Morak.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But, if Torna are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
Think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep, we're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades. It also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
Fam Lenorn. You...
Okay. Why the hell not? Let's go and see if we can give some plates to Morik. I will not use those two though, but I will take some of these. And hopefully we can get some rare ones. Either that or some coming. That was not what I wanted. Another comment. I'm really good at getting comments. Maybe I should just give the one of those two I have. That I know is rare blades. Why did not? Okay, we have a rare there.
I'm known as Azami. I am your captive. Keep me by your side, Azami.
Okay, that was one. One more to go. I just give him this one.
The name's Corvin.
Show off.
Your foes won't stand a chance while I'm around. Hey, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I really am that good. Catch you later.
Okay, she got 2 blades now. The only thing is, I need to train them too at some point. Yeah, I can talk to this guy. Has some kind of side quest on him. No one else seems important there. I figured out I could put the map up in a bigger window, so... not enough for that. Well, I tried. Well, new side quest. Great. So, but I hope people are doing good in chat today.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too.
Oh, so you have work today?
Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Charlotte?
Well, now he's part of my party, and he's even higher level than all of us. Great. Well, so we'll see if we can give him a couple of blades too. So I guess you mean 4 PM for you, so that's like... This is 7 hours apart we are, so... 9 hours or something like that still to go. Oh, 8 hours. 6 hours. I thought we had 7 hours difference, but yeah. Come on, give me something good instead of this. Not that these aren't useful either. There's something about Common Blaze having some skills that the Rare Blaze don't have. Which I actually need for stuff. Also feel like a cardboard in my mouth. Come on, Shellhead. Get some good plates, please. I just need 2 for you. Another coming. We're gonna be here for a couple of minutes. Well, to be fair, it's for every time you get a new rare, it's getting harder and harder to get new rares. But there is like, what do you call it? There is like a counter in the background that actually counts towards you getting a rare. So at some point you have accumulated enough tries to say, okay, now you get the rare one. Unless you're of course using a rare crystal. Or not a rare crystal, but you're using a quest crystal like this one is, for example, which is a rare no matter what. Okay, a rare.
Call me Gorg. It is a great honor to have met you. I pledge the whole of my power to you.
Well, just to play for him, I guess. Let's see, this one. Okay. One more to go. Coming. And yeah, also there are the core crystals. The better they are in rarity, the bigger the chances for getting a rare too. And they add more points in the pool of you drawing a rare blade. Oh, that's a common. I was just about to say that's a rare one, but no, that's just a beast blade. I don't even know under the rare ones if there are any beasts other than a Dorma. Okay, is this a normal or rare? Normal. I'm skipping the transformation scene. I'd almost called them the summoning scenes for the non-rare because they're kind of boring. But Anseek has a lot of blaze by now if this goes on. Coming. But down the road I should get more rares for all the characters. Just so I can send them out on the missions and actually upgrade them that way. So I don't have so fucking many comments doing it. Okay, another rare.
Hey, I'm Electra. Zippy, zippy, zappy! I don't know how things will turn out, but I'll do my best.
Okay, a little annoying that I got an electric though, because I already have one for him. Send me this one back. I'm really tempted to just search for more, mostly because, as I said, he already has an electric. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 more with him and 2 more with Morak. I'm just using all my rare crystals. When I run out of them, then I don't try anymore. So if he gets 1 more, then I will switch over to Lady Morak and see if she can get 1 more. Also, what did you have against her? She was a cute one. Come in. But yeah, I'm not thinking that I will get any more rest. 5 crystals left. But if it works for her, then I guess it's okay. That just means she doesn't take your spears. Or lances. Come in. 3 more tries. Two more to go. Und die letzte. Oh well. We tried. So... have anyone with things come back? One of them have. But yeah, that is why I want to send them out on quest, because they get so many new things. Humanoids should be easy enough. Most of my things is humanoids. I have all the other sets, so this is the last one. Okay. Off we go.
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
And we're already in, it seems. So give me just 2 seconds here. It was faster than I thought. I just want to see if there's something here first. Did all those things just spawn inside? Okay. I was just thinking they were spawned inside the wall. This is just not what I'm looking for. Hello, small fellas. Another common core crystals. Well, it's more like Sif knows about gemstones, I guess, than mining. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's not me who made this game. Though if I did. But yeah, that's probably my best explanation to why Bridget knows how to mine. There's one over there too. I just collected a lot of stuff because in some of the side quests I actually needed a lot of mining stuff, fish, flowers and such, so now I just make sure to have a lot of it. In case I have to do a grinding session again. Even though taking that I only got 5 levels for like, I think it's 5 or 6 hours I grinded.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there.
Watch out! Here it comes!
Everyone, okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that...
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Van?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Van, you... all right then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry, I will.
Then let's go.
A plan, I guess. Oh, I almost walked off the cliff there. That could have been fun. Okay, I don't like that. Is there anything down here before I run all the way to where I actually have to be? I don't know if it did more like its afterglow of the explosions. What the fuck? Ow! That actually hurt. Well, we went for a dip, except for Tora. He was the only one that didn't.
Almost there. Ah! We can't get closer.
Allow me!
Van!
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Now, let's move!
Yeah!
I will never do that jump.
We just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardanian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Bitch leader, fight now.
But he's the Seeker. He said so himself last time. Is it me or is it healing? Okay, I wanted to attack the cables, but I can't do that for some reason. So maybe I just have to fight it a little before something happens in the cutscene. It's also weird I can't change targets to that one. Yeah, we'll just not let me change the targets. Because I want to attack this thing. I'm a little confused here. I am so confused right now. It's like that one is the only enemy that I can. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. To be fair, I just pressed the wrong button all the fucking time. That helped. Ow. Okay, it's not happy when I go after this one. Oh god. Okay, at least I know what to do now. I just did it wrong last time. Okay, my merch has come back. Yep. Let's see. I've taken everything that's here. Don't I have any more? It doesn't seem that way. Okay, how did he get something when he's not even in the battle? Maybe I should not question that. That was not what I wanted. This one though. Just like... There we go. Okay, let's try this once more. Okay, I feel like it goes better right now, but I could be wrong. And by wrong, I mean I totally lost this fight too, I guess. Okay, I got it. Toro saved my ass. Yep. I actually think he's the reason why I won this fight.
Stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Oh, hey, kid.
I knew it. So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenorin. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra, don't tell me.
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sang it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin? What changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal.
That color. It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
Well, for now. Still be that falls all over the place though. And also he does flies around in the air, I guess. But we got him there. Until the cutscene where he probably will beat us up. Roddy can kill him a little more than that.
How is he still moving? Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Fan. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People are so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indol control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indol decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
God hate it, Frost.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos! Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon.
Well, since you don't have
You seem busy.
his
I'll
blade
leave you to
anymore.
it, Bye.
Then yeah, you just switch weapons.
Wait!
Isn't that how it works? Well, and now we have to fight this thing. At least it doesn't heal anymore. So I'm interested in knowing how I missed a stationary object. It goes okay, it just have a lot of health it seems, and taking a lot of time to get down because of it. Okay, that hurt a lot. And there. Now it's just time to overkill it. Well, happens, I guess. And again, it had a lot of health.
Get it? I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. couldn't do anything. Fine. Nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been! Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that? Dad! Orion army! So many of them! What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think Mor Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. Mor Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not gonna make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
Alright, can come to us. That is also a possibility, I guess. And done with chapter 5. On to chapter 6. You can't do that when I'm drinking.
You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it!
Oh!
If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
It seems like sending Alkos was the right choice. You alright?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor on Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it. Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
That armor would really be impractical, though. Now we can move on. Nothing else to collect. Can I upgrade anything? Alright, I also upgraded a little on this one. With all the characters. When I grind it. And Zeke doesn't even have any of them. God, it's annoying. I can hear him a little silent in the background when I do this. Okay, and Blade's turn. Just to see what I've got of new stuff. Guess that was it. And missions. Have everything. These are still out. I need this one. Animal. Those two. That was the freaking wrong button. Hate when I do that. There we go. And then I guess we run up to more cutscenes. Still wondering how long this game would be without them. Okay, I have to go to the side room over here somewhere. Up there. So, the Praetor's chair, I guess. Haha. Don't tell him. Oh, hello. You didn't see anything.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal?
Yep, he's still a prince. Yeah.
What a spectacle. Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later. The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so.
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself. Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offense.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? Preposterous notion. The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks, and in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malos, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
Ah, beam of sunlight from the window. Please stop hitting me in the face.
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
Meanwhile, he's just
6 o'clock already.
outside.
Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Well, get used to getting in.
I've noticed something about Malos.
Not expecting things.
He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos' goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos' driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Okay, I think we can start playing again. A little. Oh, we don't have Lady Morrigan on the team anymore. Out the window.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from him.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I can't. Sheesh. It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minnow? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Fun times all around, I guess. Can't see anything else of interest. And all the way back to Alphas. Alphas. Alphas is another person. There we go.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War. So, an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Well, time to visit Zeke's homeworld then. Or home Titan. There's a quest over by... Not even a quest, that's actually my mainline quest. Well, forget what I just said. But I have some merchants. Mercs for King Home. How do you actually... It's just trust. Okay, so... You'll get it little by little. I still have everything there. Knuckles, yeah. Let's get something new out. Also, do I have... No, I only have common. Even though I should also use them at some point though. Because you can only have 99 of them. And I'm already at 70. Rest, I guess.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're traveling with Shell Ledyard. Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna, who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
Guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
We're off to see the wizard, the great wizard of Tental. Wait a second. But off we are nonetheless. Break the legs. Okay. Don't break legs. Okay, I should really stop jumping though. It actually slows me down. There.
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent puncture? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Yeah, makes sense.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less would be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, your majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Well, that can't be good. Oh, someone I can talk to. Well, hello there. I was not expecting a new side quest. And he's gone.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil.
don't think it's nice of you to call her a devil.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Well, I guess that is my main story quest now. So we have to talk to a lot of people, I guess. For some reason I remember vaguely that it's actually important that you read that it's talked about. Okay, I will take the one down here first. So, but yeah, important to read what they say, so that is why I just button mashed through it, I guess. Do we have horns? Oh yeah, yes, he did. This should be second to last of them on the stairs, and then we have two down by the docks. All the way down, it seems. There we go. But yeah, Frost, if you're sleepy, then I would say go to bed and get some rest before you have to go to work in a couple of hours. I think I remember the answers to this one. The part about this is if your conclusion doesn't make sense, you have to answer all the questions again. So I don't want to do that. Actually, something I want to do before I go to the ship. Now that I was close to a bed, we'll take a short rest and see if we can level up. Okay, it just jumps up there all the way, I guess. I will just go on board, please. Thank you. That doesn't seem suspect at all. Just looking and seeing if there's any secrets anywhere, but it doesn't look that way. Welcome to the kitchen.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains! We're past talking! Quick, grab them!
Yeah!
This seems like a good idea. Let's beat them up. That's fine. I also think I will end it off a little earlier today. I have to go shopping, so... Not that I need to go shopping, but I think it's a good idea. And also I feel a little off today in the stream, so I think it's better I just end it off a little earlier than go on for another hour. Okay.
Please wait!
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Delicious! I could eat this stuff forever!
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste!
Sorry! We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense friends talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spent on this.
An explosion?
From where?
Pretty sure it's from the big box outside.
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! Hey, no running away! Compensation!
We're working on it. Okay, so the thing I have to do is just on the other side of this hallway. Also, I feel I have been on board this ship before. Anyways, I will end it off for today. As I said, I have felt a little off for today when streaming too, so I think it's better to just end it off and then continue it on Wednesday. A bit more And also so can you get some rest and don't miss out on gameplay first. Well, it's just my brain again. That was a little stupid earlier today, so I feel better. I will feel better in a little, I guess. I just have to get some things. I just have to get my head straight on again, I guess. So, but yeah, I will end it off for today, and I hope I'll see you all again on Wednesday. And as always, if you miss anything, you can always catch it on YouTube the day after I have streamed it. So, but I will go into this fight the next time on Wednesday and do anything there I had to do. So, instead of keep rambling on, I will end it off. So, thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you will have a great Monday and a great start of the week. And I hope I'll see you all again in 2 days' time. So, goodbye for today, and have a great one. See ya! That was the wrong button.